Once upon a time is such an iconic phrase. It has inspired people for generations through fantasy and through fantasy, sci-fi, movies and books. There's so many different ways. But one of the books that was the first one to ever influence me, and the first one that was ever read to me when I was a kid, was The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. It just was it brought together a group of children to fight against this evil queen, and it was so inspiring. But it wasn't just the character, it wasn't just the story, but it was the characters that inspired me the most. And I'm going to go through 3 different forms of media that have inspired me through their characters and helping me grow as a person as I've grown older. The first one is Ocean's 11. It's a movie. It's about 11 men going and stealing this money from this other guy that they don't really like. And it's not just about that, because yes, it's about stealing. That's not really as inspiring, but it's not that part that inspires me. It's the way that they interact with each other, the friendships they create. And each of these different men bring different things to the table. They bring healthy and unhealthy ways of dealing with things. And it's just very inspiring to see these group of men just come together and accomplish a goal that seems almost impossible. And that's something that has very much inspired me, and that's why I love that movie so much. I want to rewatch it all the time. The second form of media that has really inspired me is a book. And we all are always inspired by movies. It's a big thing nowadays, but books have been there forever. And one of my favorites is The Blue Sword by Robin McKinley. In this story, this girl gets sucked into kind of some political, magical stuff going on, and it's kind of a crazy ride. And she didn't sign up for it, but she chooses to take it on as her own and fight against it. And the one thing that's most inspired me, and it's something that I've strived for, is she did not allow the different things that have come against her to wash over her or to just carry her away like any other thing that could have in her life. And that was something that inspired me the most from those books. Now, the final form of media is one that we know about but we don't at the same time: podcasts. My favorites is The Adventure Zone, and it has 4 men, this dad and the 3 sons, who play tabletop games together and just make these inspiring stories that have characters that love each other and care about each other. And it's very evident in their podcasts they do, because they don't just do The Adventure Zone, they do other ones, that they care about and love each other. And yes, they give each other flack about things, but they really genuinely care about each other, and their families come together all the time. And those are 3 different things that inspired me. In conclusion, these different forms of media have inspired me in the areas of my friendship, my personal inner person, and my family. Those are the 3 areas that have always been important to me, and I will always love media that encourages and upholds those different areas about building up your family, your friends, and yourself. And I look forward to, over the next however long I have in my life, of growing those different areas and writing my own story, my own once upon a time, as I get older and I just become more and more inspired by different media.